So now let's go ahead and see how we can download the relevant leads from LinkedIn using Linked Helper. So this was the previous campaign that we run. Let's go ahead and create the new campaign. To click on create campaign, and now again give a campaign name, let's say lead extract. So you can give a relevant campaign name as per your own understanding. After giving the campaign name, select empty campaign and then click on create campaign. So what this will do is open the entire window right now. Okay, now in this entire window, now we can select the relevant action. Now if you look at this entire video, now in the queue section, you cannot add anything, right? Because you have not selected any action to be performed. So first let's click on add action. When you click on add action, you see there are a host of options here on the left hand side. We need to select the relevant option that enables us to extract the data of the people from LinkedIn, right? So that relevant option is visit and extract profile. So we click on visit and extract profile and click on add. The moment we click on add, we see this option being enabled, which means that now whatever data we will add here, and then after adding the data, if we click on start campaign, Linked Helper will go ahead to each of these profile and start extracting the in detail all the profile details. So let's go ahead and click on add option. Now as you can see, you have multiple options here. The first is collect from LinkedIn, second is upload profile URLs, and then upload from CSV. If you have any CRM, you can link that, or you can based on the existing list that is already there in the Linked Helper CRM here. So for us, two options matter the most, because 99% of the time we are going to use only these two options, which is either collect from LinkedIn or upload profile URLs. Now for upload profiles URLs, exactly the same thing. All the profile URLs that you have collected or you already have in with you can add all the profile URLs here, one after the other, and just click on import, and all the profile URLs will be added in the queue section, right? Second option is collect from LinkedIn. Again, in the collect from LinkedIn, you can either go to the sales navigator search page, you can go to the recruiter talent search page, or you can go to the LinkedIn search page, or you can directly paste the search URL that you might have while you are searching directly on linkedin.com, and that just click on that URL and click on collect and start collecting from that URL, right? So the best way to do is just click on search page of LinkedIn, and now it'll open the exact search page through which we have found the relevant targeted people on LinkedIn in the previous session. So let's go ahead and apply the relevant filters here quickly. So we'll click on all filters. New York, let's say financial services, and product marketing. Okay, let's assume that product marketing, not sales. Okay, so this will give me some of the results based on my target audience. So we have 404 people. So I can go ahead and further filter it right now. So I'm not doing that right now. Let's go ahead and quickly collect the data, right? So this is exactly where you'll put all the relevant filters to find the right target audience. Okay, so once that has come, then click on start collecting. Now it'll, just like in the company section, it'll start collecting the data page by page, right? For every page there are around 10 particular profiles. So every page they'll collect 10 profiles and move to another page for 10 profiles, like that. It'll keep doing that. So now we can see on the screen they already collected 10 out of 404. So let me pause it right now. Okay, I'll stop collecting. So I'll stop collecting. Now once you have stopped collecting, let's go to the campaign. So now we see 10 people in the queue, right? So to download this entire 10 people, you can click on start option, right? Now all of these 10 people have been added in the queue. You can go to the list section and see who are these 10 people that has been added to the queue, right? So we'll go back to the workflow and click on start. Now this will go ahead and start collecting the data for each and every people in this particular 10 profile. Okay, let's see that how Linked Helper does it. So now if you see, it is typing the name of the person that it wants to get the data, like you would do as a normal user. Now the normal user, the name appeared, it will click on that name of that person, the person profile will appear, and then it will scroll the person's profile slowly like a normal human being will do, and extract all the relevant data. So you can see what is happening here, right? In process, Natalia, next action will start in 2 seconds. So see, now it clicked on it, correct? Now it says open profile, it is opening the profile. Every action that it is doing is what is mentioned here. Okay. So once the profile loads, it will now start scrolling the profile. See, it's navigating the profile, right? Which is indirectly meaning that it is trying to extract every single data, right? It now has gone to the skill section of this of Natalia. Okay. See, let's come back. Try navigate to profile page. Probably it'll go to profile page right now. Okay, it has opened the contact info section. So we see that there's no email ID or phone number. So which means that when we download the data, when it gives the downloaded data, there will be no email ID and phone number of Natalia there. Correct? Action executed. See, Natalia was processed, right? The next action it will do for Shanin Balog in the next 1 minute, which is 58 seconds, only to start the profile now. So you see how exactly it is doing. It is giving enough time in between the actions also, okay, so that LinkedIn doesn't suspect that it is not you who is doing it. Okay, so like this it will go and do for every single data, as I said earlier as well. So whenever these actions are happening, you do not need to wait around and see what is happening on the screen, right? It'll take its own sweet time. You can do your other things while linked helper is performing its task, but do other things somewhere else, not on LinkedIn. Okay, do not touch the LinkedIn profile while actions are happening on linked helper. So see, so now it says next action will start in 2 seconds. Try name, try typing the name. So it will type the name first, right? See, it type the name. Isn't this amazing, right? Exactly the way we do it, it types the name. So it's going to take its time. Let's go back to the campaign directly. And while this is running, let's open this workflow, right? We see process. Let's go ahead and download this data, right? So let's go ahead and download the one process data. So it has come to the processed. So this Natalia is downloaded. Let's click on all and download the Natalia data and see what exactly do we get there, right? So we'll see exactly the entire thing that we want. So let's click on download. So what you see right now on your screen is the download from linked helper for a lot of data, around 30 data points, and you can see the different data that we have downloaded from linked helper, right? So you can see the person name, profile URL, email ID variable present, correct? So third party email, then this full name of the person, first name, last name, the headline, which is the title of the person, location, industry, summary, at summary is about a section, address, date of birth, current company position, current company name, correct? Current company organization URL, the designation of the person, the current company. Similarly for company number 2, so if you look, and so on. So this is entire data that you get downloaded, that gets downloaded from linked helper, right? You can see the volume of data which is getting downloaded here. So this is how linked helper can help us download the tons of data from LinkedIn.